See that?
That's a better fish there.
Oh, yeah, he wrapped himself pretty good, though.
I seen the swipe when he went after. He went right by it. I'm like, whoa, what was that? And then he came right after it again.
How you making out there, fella?
I got it all right.
See how he does when I step over here.
Whoa, what are you doing, buddy? That was almost funny TV there. There you go. Nice little pike.
Look at this thing. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's a small walleye.
Look at that. Hey, it is gone.
Yeah.
It is gone. How many perch do you get the lip? That is incredible.
Got a walleye this time? Good job, buddy. I wish we had a marker here, Ron.
I do.
You do
Right
have a
here.
marker?
It's called Visual Eye. Nice walleye right there, man. The wind's blowing up here nice. Nice little breeze blowing right on this point. Drops right off. We're gonna move up here a little bit, Dave.
Well, we're fishing, we're staying at about 16 feet of water, but we're actually casting up on a plateau in about 8 or 9 feet of water. I think that's the ticket there. We're just kind of staying off the water. The fish are kind of moving up on the flat, and we're setting the hook on.
It's time for Motor Guide Tackle Box.
Okay, guys, let's take a minute of the action and show you exactly what we're using today. I'll tell you what, when you come to Northern Ontario, you want to bring a variety of jigs. There's a reason why. If the wind picks up, you need a heavier jig to get that jig near the bottom. Also, we like to use a variety of style of jigs. We use a round head for when the wind does pick up, you can roll that bait right over the bottom. Now, when the wind's down, I like to use these stand-up jigs. You see that jig right there? It likes to stand up. You see the way the hook stands up, and you can get that bait right on the bottom where your minnow stands up. Another good jig that a lot of people use up here in the northern country is a floating jig head. And that really gets your bait off the bottom. When you're fishing these fish, you need a medium to light action rod, something like this, with 6 to 8 pound line on it. You don't want nothing heavy because these fish are very, very finicky. There's not a lot of cover, so you can get that bait right down there. Medium, a little bit of fast tip on there, a little bit of backbone. You don't really need a heavy rod. Now, when you're going after those toothy critters up here in the Northern Ontario, you need a little bit different equipment, I'll tell you. Nothing better than a bait casting reel like this, at least 20-pound test. Don't forget your leaders, folks. And these jerk baits, this time of year when the water's cold, the good thing about the jerk bait, you can throw it out there, jerk it, let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. That makes those pike react where they can't resist it. They come up there and hit it. So when you're coming up here, just bring a couple of different rods so when you're fishing the pike and the walleye, you got a variety of baits to use and different equipment. And I'll tell you what, if you bring that stuff up here in Northern Ontario, you're gonna catch a lot of fish just like we are right now. Now let's get back to that fantastic Fish TV action. Need some help? Or you want me to tip the boat?
Tell you what, though. Grab that.
Oh, wow.
Do you see that inside there? This fish actually has a line, so we're going to cut the line off.
Here, just cut it right here.
Cut the line right
Yeah,
there.
there you go.
This fish has been caught before. It just goes to show you that catch and release does work.
Absolutely.
Now, how many times has that happened for us, so Ron, where we've actually picking a
It
line out of a fish?
happens quite a bit. You know what's so great about Waterfalls Lodge? They have 4 outpost lakes that you can travel to by ATV. They got great guides that can bring you to these lakes. They bring the boats. All kinds of different fishing you can do up here, and it's just fantastic, and it's all like remote stuff.
Well, what about the lodge?
Oh,
We had the darts going up there, pool tables there, good eats.
We actually had a steak. It was that big. My plate was smaller than my steak. The funny thing was she asked me if I wanted anything else to go with it. Yeah, okay. Where are you going to put it, on my head? What is that?
Catfish. Are you kidding me or what? I've had perch, pike, walleye.
I tell you.
What else is in this lake?
Okay, bud, I'll tell you how I grab these. Because they got 3 spikes, one on the top and one on each side here, you don't want to get spiked by that.
Now, the top one doesn't bend, right?
The top one does not bend.
That's why.
Normally, you could run on any fish, right?
Fine,
you know that.
yeah.
You run your hand down and you knock the spines down. Well, look, that doesn't bend down. So you don't want to grab the fish like this. Certain ways you can grab them like that, like the old school ways.
The sore
Hey,
way.
that's the way my dad taught me how to.
I know,
I'm telling my dad. And you know what, Dad?
Don't laugh.
He's making fun of you on national
No,
television.
don't laugh. My father used to do the same thing. But
Right.
the smarter way is to
Oh,
grab
the smart.
the smarter way is to grab it like this underneath
Remember this, Dad. No more
And
food
put-
for him when he comes to the house.
and put your hands underneath the calf. I'm telling you right now, folks, this will really, really hurt you. Okay, show me the old school way how to grab
Yeah.
that
The old
thing.
school way is this way.
Let me see.
Come on.
Oh, baby.
Portions of Fish TV are sponsored in part by Toyota Truck, Never Quit, and Coffee Time, where coffee time is any time.